Hey, how you doing? Glad you made it. I recently got some requests to take a look at the third ODI match between India and New Zealand that was played yesterday, January 2026. The first two matches were split. India won one, New Zealand won one, and this is the third. So let's not waste any time. If you like the video, please subscribe, like, comment, all those things. I'd appreciate it. And let's get right to it. January 26th. Third ODI, New Zealand versus India.
Yes, it's been a good series this as we move now from the west, from Rajkot. We're moving closer and closer to the center of India. And here we are in Indore today, a ground that's pretty much in the center of Indore itself. This is on the line today. The IDFC First Bank ODI series, India versus New Zealand. They've never won a one-day series in India, but then they never won a test series for a long time in India either. We're coming to you live from the Holkar cricket.
He said New Zealand's never won an ODI series in India or a test series for a long time. I know New Zealand's a good team, but they haven't won there in a long time.
Stadium here in Indore. It's always everything to play for. I like the turmeric. There you go, straight away for that outfield. It's quicker than any highway in the world.
That is lightning fast. Lightning fast, and there's two.
Yeah, the grass looks very kind of dry, so I'm sure it's fast.
Wicket blocks, practice blocks as well. If they hit that, it's just...
Oh, almost! Was flying in away to his right, to Jadeja's wrong side, and I think you'll find he's made good ground actually in getting. What plays on? Some things are just meant to be.
In two minds, Henry Nicholls here, maybe in three minds.
Partnership with Mitchell, I thought he played really well. So Mohammad Siraj doesn't get the edge is taken. India had two.
Wow.
And once again,
let me see here.
Harshit Rana to Devon Conway produces the wicket 3 times out of 3. 56.73.
So 6 runs with 2 wickets already. I think that's how it is. That's, at that pace, it's not going to last long, but things tend to go in, cycles. But 6 runs with 2 wickets already gone is a nice start for India, I would guess.
Good stop. Good stop. That's how you build pressure. Don't allow the form batter to get off to a boundary first early in the gap. And the fielder will only stroll after it. Wasn't exactly going at 100 miles an hour, but...
Otherwise, it's...
Shot. Really nicely timed. You can write 4 alongside
Virat.
that here in Indore. Beautiful shot from Will Young under complete control.
There's very little margin for error on a pitch as good as...
So already
Mitchell,
21.
You only need to beat the field. That's it. There's no coming back thereafter for the fielding side.
And once again, a straight back.
Process as well still for Glenn Phillips.
That's not just a 6, that's a huge 6, and he's ridden the bounce so well.
Wow, that's interesting. The way that just kind of deflected off the bat.
It's already a contender for the Apollo Tyres Go the Distance Award.
Well, it gets my vote at the moment. It is.
Deep Dasgupta says Mandeep Singh fielded for South
That
Africa.
rolls quick.
4. And the reason I didn't call it 4 straight away is I thought surely even on this ground that'll be stopped, but it can't.
The most difficult shot in the game for a batter to play the mid-wicket drive.
Oh, they take the run. Not sure it was on as soon as the shot was played. But this time it's a good call from Young.
Well, Young called it. Mitchell wasn't that keen initially.
Oh, a little inside edge on the pad, I thought.
So it was 6 runs with 2 wickets. Now it's 32, and they've only got 2. So it always seems to even out a bit.
And then we're trying to figure out on radio, you've got to know exactly who the fielder.
Here they are again. Bit of a misfield. Yeah, coming in first change today, Mohammad Siraj, Ravi Simon, and with the kind of makeup that India have in their bowling lineup, he had to do.
Nicely punched. That's false. Now there's evidence of how.
I'm not sure what a good score would be in ODI. I know they only bat once. What would be a good score? 300 or 400 maybe? Would that'd be maybe be a 400 might be a really good score. I don't know.
Quick this outfield is, how bone dry the outfield is. Watch the ball bounce after it lands on the turf and races away.
And as a
And the ball racing away.
That ball rolls.
Beats the man in the deep.
You know, in these like top level matches, the pitches or fields are always so well maintained that it rolls fast no matter what. But if the grass gets even more dry or shorter than usual, then it's going to just be like just a wood floor. It's going to go so fast.
One thing here is that this is a boundary ground. You see a lot of boundary.
He was in the contest for some time, Siraj, but
Oh, excellent stop.
Oh, that's a nice play.
Cheswal, who's there for Arshdeep Singh. That would have been a certain boundary.
yeah, it was flying. Brilliant work, and you can see everyone.
That's gone through. Yeah, nicely on top of it.
you can see what Siraj is. He's trying to avoid the onside. Mitchell's getting himself outside the crease on the line of middle.
And get the single, and the reason for that being probably we're still in power play. So wicket.
The pitch looks really dry too. I think that's what it's called.
A little bit of a hand to it, but it's still raced away to the boundary. And the 50 comes up for New Zealand.
This is an indication.
Has been controlled, so something. Very good work. They're making amends from that previous effort. That was the right-hand side, which was the dominant part of Shubman Gill. This time around, he had to dive.
Oh, lovely shot. 50 partnership comes up. Shot of the afternoon. Reflection. And the bail's still intact.
New Zealand had already given up 2 wickets when they had 6 runs, and now they've still only given up 2 wickets and they have 57. That's interesting. That's how it goes.
5 for 2.
What a catch! What a catch! It went straight to him, but it was hit hard.
Yeah, hit very
He's too good a
hard.
fielder to miss out on that.
Was that Jadeja who made that catch? Oh, that's a nice play too.
Brilliant fielding, although it's going to go for 4. It was such great commitment in the deep. It really was. It deserved better than it got. Just like that. You will not let him settle, and that is pinpoint straight.
This is a smaller ground as well than Rajkot. Rajkot with a bigger ground.
Daryl.
I just get a feeling, obviously, I don't know him.
Goes fine, it goes down to the boundary for 4. That's what New Zealand needed to break the shackles in for.
He didn't look like he hit that hard enough to go to the boundary, but it did.
Daryl Mitchell, this golden run continues. Another half century.
Most of the time. And that's...
Sting's getting himself fired up.
Oh, good shot. India on the ground have been very good today in the field. Just threw it a little wide of the... Let me keep going. Finds the gap on the onside. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. It goes the distance. I just wondered how long it would be before Mitchell went on the front foot against Nitish Reddy.
Yes, he tried pulling him twice.
There's nobody there. There's nobody there. It'll go into vast vacant areas for 4 because 45 was inside the circle. Man on the boundary with that square leg. It was really...
Wow, that was hit hard.
From time to time, you need a release shot, and that's the one. First boundary for Phillips. And first time, he just dropped a little shorter. We've been talking about lines, but I think with Suraj, the lengths were excellent too.
Yeah, dropping it short.
Oh, finds the timing. Finds the slot as well. New Zealand are now starting to get a move on by the looks of it. Harshit Rana will be beaten. And he wasn't a particularly wide long on. But the slope and the speed of the outfield just kept taking it over. He was standing up.
Ball is for 2.
Wow, that was a big swing.
Hammered leg side. Pace off, and Mitchell sat and waited.
Yeah, pace off, you've got to get the ball above the shoulders, between the shoulder and the helmet. You get the pace.
And Mitchell cashes into the tune of 4. Quicker, shorter and wider. Into the night. Oh, not with mid-off up inside the circle.
I just keep thinking about how quickly India got those 2 wickets. It's tempting to think this is going to be easy. We're going to get these guys out in 10 minutes. But I'm sure they know. I'm sure everyone knows that it never goes that way. It always evens out. But 2 quick ones. But now it's 187 with only 3 wickets. So they've more than made up for losing those first 2 early.
Great shot. Nice, juicy half volley first ball.
Got a couple of options. He goes wide, and it'll cost him 4. It does. Poor option. Change of field was right. Ball not. 35 gone. 197 for 3.
God, that's a big swing.
Just always well inside the 30-yard circle and another boundary.
Well, he's earned himself the right. We call it a license in the business to really go now, Daryl Mitchell.
Woke up. Fine for 4 once again into the pads. He bowled with a lot of composure in his first spell, just drifting a bit in his second.
Hey, MK, I'm just looking out the window.
Too easy. This wicket falls straight up.
Is that Jadeja? Jadeja bowling now. He's my favorite player because look at him. He's the coolest with the headbands and the glasses, and he's a great defensive player, which I really like. I think the guy batting, because I've done videos on my channel for Jadeja, like defensive stuff, and Jonty Rhodes, and I get comments about Glenn Phillips. They say Glenn Phillips is the best fielder, and I think he's batting right now. I haven't seen New Zealand play a lot on my channel. I've seen a lot of India and a lot of Australia versus England because of the Ashes, but I haven't seen New Zealand. But I think Glenn Phillips is known as a really good fielder as well.
And straight out of the ground.
Oh, he did that easy, Glenn Phillips. He did that so up, and sometimes when you do that, you can open.
Very careful when you're around, the farmer that you are. 13 off at 230.
Chance for Ashdeep. No chance.
Right up the middle.
You start off in just the right way. He just backs himself. The moment it's in his hitting arc, he keeps going. And he still finds the gap. He still finds the gap, and I'll tell you.
You know, I recently did on my channel, I looked at cover drives and pull shots. And it looks like this game, maybe the ODI, these look a lot like pull shots. I'm not sure if they are, but it looks like it. Certainly, there aren't a lot of, you know, the cover drives. And I guess that's just the nature of this format, I would guess. The ODI format.
There wasn't such a lot of space between long on and deep mid-wicket. That is an astonishing shot. I know for a while that long off was interested.
Mitchell and Phillips, these two guys are just tearing it up. Man, they've been batting for quite a while.
That was full into the boundary for 4. Phillips gets to 99.
Pressure on bowlers again. So much pressure.
Brilliant. Tell you, it's flat. It's gone 2 bounces to the boundary. I think Phillips is now unleashing himself. Oh, dropped. And to make it worse, we'll go for 4.
Yeah, it's just taken. So finally the breakthrough. And it's Phillips who has to depart after a magnificent innings. We'll need a big one here. Oh, that's gone away. Somehow managed to reach it. He was moving across the stumps. Top edge, this should be taken.
You know, if anyone's watching this video and they're not familiar with cricket like I wasn't a few months ago, and they're watching these guys catch these balls with a bare hands, no glove or anything like in baseball, and if someone might be thinking, the ball must be pretty soft because they're catching it with their bare hands. I can assure you that it's not. It is definitely not. It is very, very hard ball. Harder than a baseball, heavier than a baseball, and it's impressive that they catch it barehanded.
Makes the catch. And that's a big wicket. It's come at the right time there. He's given it. Got looked out. Finger went out straight away.
Oh, that was kind of
He's
clever.
away straight away with a boundary.
How did he do that? Wow.
So wasting no time. New Zealand want to get back on track, just losing their way a bit. It's well struck. And Kohli will cut it off. Keep the batsman down. Oh, that's big. That's taken. Good attempt, but straight to the fielder. Another catch for Kuldeep Yadav.
Good from Ashdeep, but
Kristen Clark. Oh, that's clean. That's very clean from the skipper. Second 6 for him. To get the elevation there, he's done a great job.
Well, that's an incredible shot. The fact...
That's heading through the line. One bound.
So it's 48 overs already. So let's see, that's 9, 12, like 13, 14, 17 balls left maybe? I don't know exactly.
Easy pickings, full toss outside off stump. That's well struck. Nice and clean, straight over the bowler's head. So 2 boundaries in this over. 321 now, New Zealand. Oh, that's big. That's a clean strike. Now he's anticipated that beautifully by getting into a great position and giving it some serious hammer.
It's a big swing.
That sounded so crisp.
Bowden this time, full length delivery.
Yeah,
This
I
is
didn't
it
see
all
that.
together.
Oh, right down the middle.
And he'll believe it. That's 6. Right in the arc for Bracewell. And he's put that into the stands.
Just missed Siraj.
Oh, that's gone through.
But in the end, important
Breakthrough early on, 3 wickets for
337.
Harshit Fire, and have at least a couple of chase.
You know, in baseball, I'm just wondering, this case saw something that last batter. In baseball, like if you're a right-handed batter, you usually do better against a left-handed pitcher. And if you're a left-handed batter, you'll usually do better against a right-handed pitcher. And a right-handed pitcher will do better against a right-handed batter. But I'm just wondering if that is the same for cricket. If the averages are higher for the batter, like a right-handed batter, if he's facing a left-handed bowler. Just curious. I hadn't thought of that before. I just thought of that.
Right.
Okay, so India has 338
Both the openers
targets.
in both the games.
Boundary of the first ball. Yes, easing it through the offside. And Rohit makes the most of it. And time it as well as he would have liked, but will get a couple of runs.
I'm not sure. Like, if you're a fan of India right now and you see a target of 338, are you thinking, boy, this is going to be tough? Or are you thinking, we can do this? Or is it just you can't even make a guess because you never know? But I'm just wondering if 338 is a high score to have to get in an ODI match, or is it kind of just an average type of score?
Oh, that's a good shot. Very good shot. Real class from Gill.
Yes, absolutely.
God, the ball gets going
Shots
quickly.
like that. Tell you how good a surface this is.
That was perfectly in the middle of the bat.
He's always picked up length quickly. This time, another boundary. A flick of the wrist.
Yeah, that was coming right at his feet, and he just flicked the wrist and got the bat in front, and it rolled all the way.
And sends it to the other side of mid wicket. So 2 good shots.
Yeah, the batter will feel he's missed out. Been a couple of occasions where Zach.
So that last one, the one before this, where the fielder stopped it, if the fielder wouldn't have stopped it or been there, it would have been a 4. But as it is, it was none, right? Because they didn't run because the guy stopped it pretty quickly. I'm guessing. I think that's how it works. That's why the Indian batter was kind of frustrated.
Edged and put down. That is a pretty straightforward chance when you're standing behind. Just thought he was late to react, and it's Rohit. He wouldn't like that. Zach Brooks. Catch put down, boundary next ball.
From the previous delivery.
That's in the air, soft dismissal. And no one's going to run to the fielder quicker than Mitch Hay. Real soft dismissal.
Rohit Sharma.
Straight to mid-on. Oh, what a shot that is. Right out of the meat of the back.
So Rohit Sharma just got out. I know him because I just did a video about him and his pull shot. So now Virat Kohli's in.
That'll get the crowd going. 6 to Kohli.
Yeah, that
A lovely shot. Proper square up there. Right through his defense. This one must have nipped back because it surprised Gill. Shubman Gill.
Oh,
Wow.
that's a covered drive, maybe?
You come to watch a game for many things, but I think this crowd, if you took a
Yeah,
poll
beautiful.
here, a very vast majority would say they've
Before yesterday.
Flip.
When deliveries like this come along, you flick it to the boundary. That's a proper cricketing shot. And you will keep getting deliveries like that. The moment you leave it,
Judgment.
Oh, man.
and down the wicket this time.
The ball comes off the bat so fast, even when it's just like that.
Showing off his skills.
Well, Henry Nichols is at that.
again playing with a straight back, beautifully executed. That should be another boundary. Yes, it is.
Oh, straight to the man and long on. Shreyas Iyer with a pull shot. India lose another to a shot. That fine. Oh, in the air, taken. One more goes.
Oh, man.
Did that ball just hold on KL Rahul? Because he checked it to come forward.
That guy, I believe, is the guy I did a video on with Kevin Peterson. Has a show, and they were doing a thing, I forgot what it was, but this guy had the smoothest swing I've ever seen. It was just beautiful. But it looks like he got out really quickly, so we're not going to be able to see it.
And so
A couple of overs. Maybe this is India's moment. Straight up, over the head of mid-off, and one bounce into the ropes. Nitish Kumar Reddy feels it is the time.
We'll get the... Was run quickly, but doesn't matter. There's some bare patches. To the onside. This is the test of the outfield. It's pulled in just inside. 6 into the stands.
Wow, that's a big swing.
And he's saying there's 2 of us in this partnership. I know all eyes are on Virat. But spare a thought for me. I'm batting 2 and it's a good shot.
This might just get...
Oh, man.
Now this is what Ravi was talking about. Because he can hit a very, very long ball. Nitish Reddy gets a 50.
I was just thinking a few minutes ago that New Zealand got a lot of 6s, and it looked like India had been getting a lot of 4s, and I was wondering, are they going to have to get 6s too to have any chance? And it looks like they're getting a few.
Remember for a long time, 50 or 52 ball.
Wow, that was hit a long ways.
Oh, it's taken. It is taken. Once again, it is that short mid-wicket area.
Oh, man.
Once again, an Indian...
Once again, this is a hard ball.
They don't drop too many. Will Young here making no mistake.
So many of them.
Jadeja.
It was tight. That was tight. And if there's any chink in the armour of Virat Kohli, Jadeja says enough is enough, but he hasn't enough.
Oh, man.
And huge moment and a big moment for Jaden Lennox. And leaving him behind in it. Great shot. One bounce four. Two men back on the leg side, but he knows exactly where they were. Too smart for that.
This is a reality.
Hits a gap and gets four.
God, nice.
Yeah, that's
swing.
more like it. We talk about miracles. Yeah, India does need a miracle.
Has he found the gap? He has for four. One bounce. Gets into the 80s, Virat Kohli. It's a flickering.
Jeez.
Gee, that sounded good, and it's gone very long. This could be among the bigger sixes we've seen today.
Wow.
Just sound.
That was like down on one knee and a big swing. I think that's a pull shot, I think. That went a long way.
But the moment it left the bat, picked up and easily deposited into the boundary. Kohli gets up to 9.
Wow, that was a nice controlled hit. That hit hard though.
Goes over cover. Kohli is now unleashing a garland of boundaries as he gets to 94 and playing as well as he ever has.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant once again.
Kohli has Virat on the back of his jersey, his first name. Is that, is he the only one who has that like that? I wonder. It's kind of cool. But man, he's keeping them alive right now.
Aware of where the fielder is.
6. Back down the ground. Has he got enough? No, he doesn't. But he'll come back for two. These New Zealanders, they stop every. Harshit Rana is keeping things going from his end too. The partnership is 50 or 45 balls. When he gets number 54. Brilliant from Harshit Rana. He's keeping his end going. He's gone up to 28 and a 6. Wow, that traveled. That was.
I remember hearing that Virat Kohli retired. It was only last year, but when that happened, was it only from Test cricket, the 5-day matches that he retired from? I don't know, but he's sure not retired now.
On the Autobahn, and there is no speed limit.
Oh, this is just brute force from Harshit Rana.
Clears the infield. And that's all you need, one bounce into the boundary. He's playing an innings to remember this Harshit Rana. The crowd starts to believe again. Oh, Kohli down the ground. 6 more to Kohli. Low full toss. But as I said, his bat only has a middle.
His bat only has a middle.
Down the ground, slams. The ground's too small for Rana. 21 have come off the over.
Wow, this is dramatic. I gotta see the scoreboard.
It's 2-7.
To win 74, they've got quite a few balls left. 42.5 over. 264. See, this is dramatic. You know, these ODI matches, I can see why people like these, because it's kind of, you know, leads to very dramatic moments, it looks like.
For 6 after. Goes again. That's massive. It's into the second tier. 50. Superb runs from Harshit Rana. That was it.
Is that full toss?
And a brilliant
Nice
catch.
catch.
Brilliant catch that. Nichols, the ball was.
Oh,
There's
man.
a sound there. There's a sound. The finger's gone
Goes.
up. It's 2-2.
it seems like when there's an out, another one comes soon after. It's like, you know, I don't know if that's true, but it it seems like it.
And it'll be a sheepish review if he goes up. There was a definite sound, a hat-trick.
He's 35.
Oh, he's got 4. Four more.
46 to
8
1.
of the first 2. What a match we're having. Up it goes.
Oh, wow.
And taken in the deep. This could be the match for New Zealand and the series. And a magnificent inning.
Oh, 9.
Sweep starts with a boundary.
How about the timing there? That was as good as we've...
Direct hit.
Yeah, run out, I think, right? Yeah, that last wicket was, I think, a run out. Man, sports, you know, all sports are like this. Momentum changes so quickly. You know, it goes, you know, on one, India was like making such a run there with Kohli, and then a couple of quick wickets, quick outs, and it's over. That was fun to watch, you know. I like the 5-day test match because there's so much drama that builds over time, and like in the Ashes, but these kind, the ODI, I can see the appeal of these as well. That's cool. So anyway, New Zealand ended up winning. I think they won the series 2-1, and I think it's the first time they've won in India in this ODI format. That's, I think, what they said at the beginning. So anyway, that was fun to watch. Thank you for requesting it, because I probably wouldn't have seen it if there wasn't a request in the comments. I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks.